guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are wondering how I achieved this look, please stay tuned. This is of a more get ready with me kind of video. Yeah, I want to kind of incorporate a lot of more other videos besides just straight makeup tutorial. Of course, it is a makeup tutorial video still because I was explaining a lot of stuff, but I also was ranting about a lot of other stuff too, so kind of all over the place. But I enjoy doing this look. Pretty good. I liked it for the most part. And if you are new, make sure you subscribe while you're here, so you know, join the little family. And I also recommend your post notifications on so you guys can receive my videos when I do upload. Make sure you like this video and comment. See y'all, I be putting edge control. I'm sorry, cut real quick. I be putting edge control on and my hair, it always just does what it wants to do. It be curling up. I even put a scarf on and everything and my hair just still curls up. No matter, and I even put the Got To Be freeze spray on there. My hair is something else. But first, before y'all come for me, okay, we all been here before where the nails was not there. Hopefully I can get my nails done by the end of this week, hopefully, but we'll see. But anyways, I already started off with my brows. Feel necessary for me to do my brows on camera because I already have a video on my channel with me doing my brows. I'll link that in the description box so you guys can go check my eyebrow tutorial out. What I have on my face right now is the Wet n Wild primer. And I've been using this for about a year now and I honestly like it. I don't like the dewy kind of foundation or anything, like the whole look. I just don't too much care for it. I know a lot of people like that, but I don't, because I have oily skin and it just, I cannot go throughout the day with a dewy face. Basically, I already started off with my eyebrows. I already told y'all that. The concealer that I used is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I've been using this for quite a while too, but I find it is more useful when you actually just let it sit on your skin, or whatever you do. Like if you do conceal the under eyes, or if you clean your brow up, you know, if you do that, let it sit there for a minute, because this is actually some really good concealer. It's really inexpensive, but if you just let it sit there and kind of like get a little dry, not too dry, it literally acts as a full coverage concealer. So that's another thing that a lot of people say, oh, it don't work, and you know, that's the trick that you have to do with the LA Pro Concealer. But now that I've been letting this sit on under right here for a minute, I'm just gonna blend this out with a Wet n Wild brush. And this is actually one of the brushes from the collection that I don't even know if they're going to be coming out with any more brushes. I have not seen anything about these brushes since they came out, but they're honestly some really good brushes. And I know when they came out, a lot of people couldn't get them, and a lot of people were just selling them on Facebook. I hate when people do that. That's my biggest pet peeve. Like, I be seeing people on the little yards. I don't know if a lot of people have Facebook or whatever. A lot of people do that, and I actually got into it with a girl because she was literally selling like a palette online. I think it was the James Charles palette. She was selling it online, and she literally put it for $90. And I feel like people who really don't know too much about makeup or anything like that, they get gypped out of their money, and I hate that, because it's like, his palette is retail for about $39 after tax, like 40, you know, 41. I don't know. I don't remember. I already got his palette, but I don't remember. But it was like around that price bracket. And honestly, she was just trying to get over, like, pretty much like an extra coin for herself. And I just don't like that, especially with people who really don't know too much about makeup. Yeah, I just don't like that. And I see a lot of people do that on, like, just different websites. They, you know, do that to people. And oh, another thing is, y'all, I don't know if I'm the only one that literally does this, but I use this A&D ointment right here, it literally is a lifesaver for your lips. I usually use Carmex and the Blistex, and what else do I use? The Burt's Bees, I think that's what it's called. I don't know, but I use those chapsticks, and it is nothing compared to this A&D ointment. Like, when you just put it on your lips, it just, like, you know, it's good. And I would recommend it if you have really dry lips like me. Honestly, a lot of the time before my makeup tutorials, I put that on my lips. I don't know what look I actually want to do. I kind of want to do like a blue and green. I already did like a blue and purple look, I believe. That's the last look I did, like a blue and purple. But I really want to do like a green and a blue look, because I haven't really tried those two colors together yet. And another thing before I get into the video, I know I wear a lot of I would wear my scarves in a lot of videos, but y'all, I got my little puff ball going, and you know, I had to give the wigs and stuff a little break. My hair needed a little breather, so I did that. But before I actually do my makeup, I always, like, I have to do my edges first. I cannot just, you know, not do my edges first, because then if you do your edges after with the full face of makeup, then it gets in your hair, and then you have this big mess, and it's just not cute. Like, I don't think it's cute. And that's another thing I do not do. Like, when I conceal the top of my my eyebrows, because I actually do it with the foundation, I don't do it with a concealer. So when I do that, I literally just put a little bit on my forehead, just enough, so, you know, it don't get all in my hair. And actually, I'm gonna take this down right now because I already concealed under my brow. I literally hate that line right there. I be hating that, but sometimes you just gotta rub it out. What I do next is after all of that, I just get a little bit foundation. The foundation I use is the Fit Me. The number is 330, and it's called Toffee Caramel. And I've been using, that's like my go-to foundation. I usually use the Becca or whatever, and sometimes, well, not sometimes, but it actually really does work. I like that. That's like a more high-end foundation that I really love to use, because it just works so good. It's like a full coverage, and I do like a good full coverage foundation. That's just me. A lot of people don't like that, but you know, everybody's different. And then as you guys seen, I just went over with this brush, and then the blemishes that I had, or the little scars that I had on my forehead, just kind of did that. And then just get a beauty blender, and my beauty blender is kind of damp, so you kind of, when you use a beauty blender, you don't want it to be wet, but you want it to be kind of damp, because it just works a little bit more better to me. Do my face, so, and then usually foundations like this that's in a bottle, you want to shake it up. Another thing I want to tell y'all, this it's by Mary Kay, and it is oil-free eye makeup remover, and this is so good, and it lasts so long. I had this for a minute, and it's literally good. You can use it, I use it to clean brushes, and then I also use it, of course, to wipe my makeup off. And literally within one wipe, you don't have to, even with makeup wipes, they're good. I like the makeup wipes, but with this is just like, no, I kid you not, I had glitter on my eyelids. This look, after this look I had did, it was like caked on glitter, and within one swipe, the glitter was like just gone. Of course, there was, like, you know, the little specks of glitter that you be having, but for the most part, literally, it was just wiped away. So this right here, the Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover, is the best for even cleaning brushes, wiping off makeup, whatever you need. And then I'm just gonna go in with this brush right here, and it's the Wet n Wild, like I said, the one in the collection that they just did. And I don't know why they don't have any more brushes, because these brushes are pretty good. Usually what I do, I just go into my my foundation like that, and then I just, you know, put the foundation all over where of course it needs to go. Always remember, I know this is looking really crazy, but always remember when you do put on foundation, make sure you get under your chin, you know, get under that part so it can all be blended together. And then I just go back in with my beauty blender and then just blend everything out. And like I said, this is one of the most, like, I haven't really tried any other drugstore foundation besides this one, I believe. And for the price, I know the price range varies because from Walmart, at Walmart it is actually cheaper. It's like, I believe like $6 after tax, maybe $7. But like at Target and stuff, it's like more expensive, like $7 there. But yeah, go to Walmart. Don't go anywhere else to get this because you'll be paying more than what you actually need to pay. But like I said, this is for a drugstore foundation. It is pretty good and I like it. That's one thing I hate about doing my foundation. I have to just wipe my lips off because that just be crazy how it be looking. I do makeup on other people too, so that's what I use for my clients. For anybody who is starting off with makeup, that is a go-to foundation. It's very, you can do a lot of things with it. It's very easy to apply. It's not hard to blend out. Just like how I'm doing is just how, you know, you would do it on anybody else or yourself. But yeah, don't let anybody sit there and tell you, oh, you don't have expensive makeup and all this other stuff and all this crazy stuff I hear people say. Don't let anybody sit there and make you feel bad for a foundation or just, you know, what you have in your kit. The way you build up your makeup kit is the way you want to build your makeup kit up. And I feel like, honestly, like I said, there you got your high-end foundations. Yes, true. You don't have to always use those. You can just do this. And then even for like shades and stuff, because I know that was my biggest concern. Like I was actually scared of doing other people's faces because I'm just like, what am I gonna, how am I gonna get all these foundations? Especially, you know, I have money, but it's like makeup is expensive. And then buying every single shade, that gets expensive too. So what you kind of want to do is just get foundation. Like, okay, you'll get like a really light one, like probably get like 2 light ones and then get 2 medium and then medium dark and then dark foundations. So if you come to a client where you have to mix it on, it'll be perfectly fine. And for the most part, matching somebody's foundation, it can get a little tricky because, you know, you got to worry about people's undertones and, you know, stuff like that. But once you do it for a minute, that really don't, you know, you get the hang of everything. When you let this concealer sit for about, I would say about 2 to 3 minutes, it literally gives you a more it gives you a more full coverage look. And I don't know if I'm going to go on to full contour because I don't feel like doing all that today. But I'm just going to do like the highlighting points. And then I'm going to let this dry for about 2-3 minutes. And then I'm going to come back. I already blended all that out. Pretty good. Yeah. So now, as usual, like you guys already seen on my other tutorials or whatever. But, like usual, I'm just going to go in with the Tarte Tape Shape and then just apply it to my eyelid. A lot of concealers are not like that, but I just usually like to let I got something in my eye. I just usually like to let all my concealers just sit for a minute, not too long, because then it's gonna get dry and then, you know, you can't blend it out. But I just usually like to let them sit for a minute because it does give a more even out surface, you know, to apply eyeshadow on. I'm just blending this out, and you can just use your same beauty blender you already used to do your foundation and all the other stuff. And especially, like, I got so many brushes, but I know if somebody came and touched my brushes, what brushes is missing. So, and I guarantee my sister came in here and got one of my brushes because that's what she always do. Like, I don't know, a lot of my looks lately are going to be out of this James Charles palette. That I'm just gonna be using this because I'm a vibrant person, and I love different colors. I love just, yeah, I just love all these colors. So that's one thing I'm gonna do. Well, I'm gonna be using this palette for a lot of my eyeshadows, but I'm just still confused on what colors to do because there's so many to pick from. And I mean, I know I'm already wearing green, so pink right here is popping right there. Like I said, don't worry about my nails. Do not come for me. They will be done at the end of the week, hopefully. Do this. I'm gonna go in with this green on this palette. So nothing, if something was really to drop down, I'm good. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with this green color. And then before applying your eyeshadow, you really want to make sure that you don't have any creasing going on your eyelids, because if you do, the way your eyeshadow is gonna lay down is just gonna look really horrible. So just, and I feel like actually your fingers help more for this. Instead of going back in with the beauty blender, just use your fingers and, you know, tap away until the creases are out. But I'm just gonna go with this green on the outer corner. And y'all see that pigment? Like, please just be real. Let's be real. And like I said, this is out of the James Charles palette. I'm gonna speed this process up a little bit because I know my time on here is, I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, I'm just gonna speed this process up just a little bit. Okay, now that I got that, I'm just gonna really pretty much be building up greens, because I think, yeah, I'm gonna be building up. And that's another thing I want to tell y'all. I hate when I do that. I be like, I'm gonna stick to one palette. I'm really gonna do it. And then right when I think of it, I'm like, oh, I got this color in a different palette, so let's use it. This is like my getaway. When I do makeup, it literally soothes me. Like, a lot of people are like, how do you, you know, have time to, you know, do makeup like that, and how it just looks so time consuming, you know. And the thing that I have to say, when you love doing something, you gonna do whatever you gotta do. If you gotta sit there for 2 hours, you gonna do it. Whatever makes you happy, you gonna, you know, commit to it, and you're gonna do it no matter how busy your schedule is, no matter what. If you love to do it, you are going to be doing it. But like that's the only thing. I love Morphe, I just really do. But the only thing I wish they would do is just, like, you know, put all of the names back here, because I'd be liking to look at the names and, you know, different names. But like I said, even like for my James Charles palette, and then like my other I think I did it for my other Morphe palette, but I always stick this on the back because I be wanting to, like I said, look at the colors. And I'm just gonna go in with this green color right here. It's a darker green, and I'm gonna basically just put it right here in my crease. And then I'm gonna go in with this lighter green, and then the green in the James Charles palette on the outer, like up at the top. But like I keep on saying, I'm gonna speed up this process because I know this video is gonna be about 20 minutes already. Boom. Y'all see that? Pigment. Come on now, like really work, like for real. Okay, so I already cut my crease and everything. Let y'all know a little trick. I haven't seen anybody do it yet, but I find that these colors, and I know people say, like, a lot of videos have been saying like, oh, just, you know, do it on a wet concealer, like don't set it or anything like that. But what I'm going to do is take this white shade in the James Charles palette, and then I'm literally going to set this, and I very rarely do this, but I had did this on one of my first looks with this palette, and the color payoff, like this is already a very pigmented palette, but as you guys know, this is a pressed pigment palette as well. And I don't know, when I did it like this, the colors, they blended so well and everything was good. But yeah, just press it right there, like, you know, just press it on your lid. Another thing that I usually do before, because when I'm like stuck in between two colors, what I usually do is just swatch them on my fingers and, you know, do that. Like, should this go right here, or should this blue go right here and then the green after? I'm gonna do the green next and then the blue after. I'm gonna go back in with that more greener color in this Boss Move palette, like the green I just when I darkened it up a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with that, and then I'm gonna put it, of course I always do that for a lot of my looks, put it right here. I feel like it gives more dimension to your cut crease. Because sometimes when you, like, you know, tend to when you blend stuff out, sometimes the colors just are not all the way there, and then it pops out more. Like literally, y'all, my eyes, people be like, you got some big eyes. I really don't. It's all about making the illusion. And then of course cutting your crease higher, because you already know how my crease be dipping. Oh, and then yeah, I'll be coming up with some stuff. I'm gonna go in with the blue on this outer corner. Ooh, whoa, okay, okay. Alright, you know. And like really blend this out. I'm just patting the brush on there. Okay, now. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, because this video is literally long as hell probably by now, so I'm gonna do this one off of camera, and then I'm gonna come back on camera, and then I'm gonna apply my lashes, and I'm gonna show y'all a little way how I do my lashes. So still stay tuned. I know this video is probably long by now, so please just bear with me. I already have my did my lashes or whatever, put the glue on there and stuff. And then what I usually do from here, mascara. You guys can use any mascara that you're comfortable with, but I use the Better Than Sex mascara, and it works pretty good. You guys can get it in a smaller tube, or you can get it in the bigger tube. But I actually got this for free at Ulta. Because of my points. They actually gave me a lot of stuff because of some points, and then I think it was like a birthday gift on top of that. I know they do that stuff there too. So yes, but all you want to do is just apply, like, don't apply a lot of mascara, just, you know, one coat is good enough. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like when mascara is literally on your eyelashes, it acts as a protectant for the glue, even though the glue that I use is not bad. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute the glue that I use after I'm done. But the glue that I use is, and y'all have to excuse me because this, I don't know, every time I buy one of these, they just look really tore up. But it's this one right here. Glue be getting everywhere and just be looking real bad. But I use this glue and I have the black one like this, and these are the only two I recommend. A lot of people use different things, but I was a person to get my lashes done, like go to Walmart, get the individuals, and then I had a lady do them, not like the real hair ones, but just like the other ones, and I had no lashes. Like, I really didn't, and I was really needing lashes at that time, but for them to grow back I had to do so much stuff. So anyways, you're gonna already want that on there, and like I said, it acts as a protectant. The mascara acts as a protectant, so when you do take your lashes off, it don't rip them out, because I never had a hair missing at all. I never had it. So what you're gonna do, and then what I usually do for the lashes, of course, put it on the lash band, let it sit there for a minute, you know, get tacky, kinda, or whatever, let it get tacky. And then what you're gonna want to do is, I just mix these up. I don't even know which one is my left eye. Oh, we're gonna see how you apply lashes to, hold on, let me make sure this is okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna zoom y'all in just a little bit, and then basically what you're going to want to do is, don't hold it, because a lot of people hold it downwards and then do it that way. What you're going to want to do is just literally rest it on the top of your lash, and you're going to want to hold it there for about like 5 to 10 seconds. And then once that's on there that way, then you go to the end and you do that. Hold it there. You hold that there. I think I want to show you about that makeup remover too, because I got makeup right there. It literally gets out of clothes. I mean, of course, if you got a white shirt on or something, you know, it's not gonna do a miracle, but look, it's not even there anymore. And I put this Mary Kay makeup remover on there. And off camera, I also added, as y'all can see, under eye, I didn't add mascara. And this is my completed look.